Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Arena and today I am coming to you with a pretty short video just because I really wanted to talk about some major news that came out from BOXABL today. As you know, if you've been watching any of the videos on my channel or if you've been keeping tabs on this company on your own, the waitlist to receive a BOXABL Casita is huge. We are now at over 100,000 people on this waitlist and it's going to take quite a long time for everybody to receive their Casita. I've talked about this a ton on the channel, but one of the main holdups was the fact that BOXABL had signed a contract with the US federal government to supply them with casitas for military housing. Because they signed this contract, this means that they needed to fulfill that government contract first before even touching any of the retail orders.
Come on.
But as of today, BOXABL has officially announced on their Instagram account that they have completed manufacturing their very first order for the United States federal government.
Yay!
This is huge news. I personally have been waiting for this for a long time. As you know, my husband and I have placed a deposit down on a casita ourselves, and I knew that as soon as this military contract was done, it was only a matter of time before BOXABL was able to get to all of the rest of the orders on the wait list. The completion of this contract means that we are just one step away from finally receiving our casita. Galliano, who was one of the founders of BOXABL, stated that the fact that we were able to quickly stand up a new factory, hire hundreds of people, mass produce a brand new product category, and deliver on this huge initial order speaks volumes of our team's competence and ability to deliver on our promises. He finished the statement by saying, "Big things to come." Now, after looking through some of BOXABL's responses to comments on their Instagram account, it sounds like they plan to start shipping out retail orders by middle to end of 2022, which again is really big news because it means that all of the people that have been waiting for some people have been waiting for years to receive their casita. They are finally starting to see a major dent in BOXABL's progress with fulfilling orders. In general, it's just so exciting to be able to see the genesis of mass-produced housing in real time. Nobody is doing what BOXABL is doing. And trust me, I have looked through so many tiny home companies. There are lots of videos to come in the future about all the various companies that I've been looking at. But from what I've seen, nobody is creating the same type of product that BOXABL has for the same price point that BOXABL is offering. Now, of course, $50,000 is just their base price. That's just the price for the house itself. Obviously, you have to pay for a lot of other things. Definitely watch my video about the true cost of a BOXABL Casita if you want to see a more detailed breakdown of all of those costs. But even so, that is still a very, very affordable price compared to a lot of the other small homes that I've been looking at. And of course, the reason that the BOXABL Casita is so exciting is because it can be built very quickly in a controlled environment. Traditional stick-built homes take many, many months to complete, especially with the current labor shortages that we've been dealing with, as well as expensive material costs. And not only are materials expensive, it is taking forever to actually receive them to your site. So being able to create a home in a factory, in a controlled environment, and being able to crank these houses out pretty quickly will hopefully create a very positive impact on the housing market. At the same time though, I wonder if the huge investor interest in BOXABL Casitas will actually prevent people that need affordable housing from receiving a casita. So a lot of the people, including myself, my husband and I are purchasing this casita, just one, to place on our property and either rent out as a short-term rental or potentially to have as sort of a guest home. But of course, we would prefer to rent it out if we can. So we definitely fall into that category too. But a lot of the people that have been reaching out to me personally as well are interested in purchasing multiple homes in order to place on a large parcel of land and rent them all out, which is great. People being able to make passive income by doing this is very exciting. But at the same time, I wonder if we are creating such a huge demand for these casitas that the people that really, really need them as a primary residence may not be able to get them as easily. And this is just something that I've been thinking about for the past few weeks. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it in the comments down below. Do you think that huge investor interest in these homes is exciting? Are you personally excited to obtain one of these homes and rent it out? Are you planning to obtain multiple casitas and rent them out? Or do you think that that's actually a bad thing? I would love to hear your thoughts about that in the comments down below. I also really briefly wanted to clarify that I don't actually work for BOXABL. I know a lot of you guys already know that, but there have been people that are reaching out to me via Instagram and Facebook that think that I have specific information because I work with or for BOXABL, and I do not. So just for your information, I am a regular consumer just like you are, and I am watching this company very closely because not only have my husband and I put a deposit down on this home, but I personally have also invested in the company. So I am very honed in on all of the news and development that is coming out from BOXABL. I think the next big step for the company, and I've mentioned this in previous videos as well, is more factories. We really, really need larger factories and more of them in a variety of states in order for BOXABL to actually meet demand in a timely manner. So I'm really excited to get news on new BOXABL factories in the near future. As much as I love BOXABL, I will be covering more prefab tiny home companies in future videos. So if there are any specific companies that you would like for me to talk about, definitely leave them in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week for a brand new video. Bye!